This leader is provided to facilitate adjustment of focus. Please be aware there are spoilers contained in this video presentation.
Let's hear it for the toys. We said they gotta take a stand. Gotta fight back, don't say maybe. An astronaut and a cowhand. With him they will go toe to toe and then try to become cargo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's hear it for the toys.
They don't become cargo until Toy Story 2, though.
The second one, yeah.
No, but they're trying to get into the truck. So they're trying to be...
Okay. All right. Okay.
So if I explain the joke, it makes a lot more sense. That is the hallmark of a great joke.
Toy Story was released in 1995. It was directed by John Lasseter. It won a Special Achievement Oscar for John Lasseter, and it was nominated for writing, music, and score. It also was nominated for a Golden Globe for picture and song.
That was before the Best Animated Film category popped up, right? Yeah.
I think Beauty and the Beast won it, right?
No, Beauty and the Beast was actually nominated for Best Picture.
Oh, right.
That was before the animated category came up.
And then everybody got mad because they're like, well, that's not fair.
Yeah, they wouldn't nominate Robin Williams for the genie because it was just a voice job.
Well, I feel sheepish.
One of the things that I noticed was a good microphone technique there, Woody.
Okay. Oh, whoa, step back.
Way to move that amplifier back away from you so that you don't get the feedback. Teaching the kids young. That's awesome. It's a Marvel connection. Arlie Ermey, who was excellent as the army guy.
Recon Plan Charlie, execute!
In X-Men's Last Stand, there's a scene where you hear a sergeant going,
Let's go! Keep it moving!
No metal out there, just plastics, and you gotta load up your guns. It's his voiceover. Yeah, so I know it's Sony Marvel, but I ended up going and watching Last Stand to watch that specific scene, and it's excellent. Out of a terrible movie, that scene is excellent.
This movie was groundbreaking for the animation to kind of the groundwork for having a movie that's like fully animated, where it's not just cell animation, where it's all computer generated stuff. Technology has gotten so much better.
You don't see many humans in the first Toy Story because
Right.
they couldn't capture the skin luminescence and stuff. So
by the fourth one, they've gotten really good with it.
Even the second and third, yeah.
All of my kids are grown up, so I don't watch kids' movies anymore. But I can tell you that I could recite every line of this movie with it, because that was in heavy rotation when I was a stay-at-home dad and the kids were all home.
The difference between Toy Story and Toy Story 2 is that in Toy Story, everybody's got a little bit more of an edge.
No, that's Scud, you idiot. That is Sid.
They're kind of cruel to each other. The way that they interact is not very kind. In Toy Story 2, they really turn the corner. Like, it's more family-like, where
They're all BFFs.
In early drafts of the original Toy Story, it was a little darker. Like, Woody was not the happy, nice little cowboy. He had it out for Buzz a little more than he does in the film. And they lightened it up a little bit.
Wilhelm scream? We have not had a Wilhelm scream in a long time when Buzz went out the window.
Buzz!
Gosh, I forgot that. Yeah.
And how many kids got to learn what cannibalism was from this movie?
They're gonna eat us, Buzz!
American Treasure. Tom Hanks
Draw.
is an American treasure for sure.
No! Got me again. Etch, you've been working on that draw.
And the Binford Toolbox, I thought, was a nice little ad.
I was driving in Burbank and I pulled up behind a Jaguar that had the license plate. I think it was Buzz, and it was Tim Allen.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command.
Having Penn Jillette as your advertisement announcer.
Buzz Lightyear, the world's greatest superhero, now the world's greatest toy! Buzz has it all!
Awesome. That was after all the Letterman appearances, which is one of the things that made Penn and Teller super famous.
So, like, Charlie and I worked at Disney World together, and the thing about Woody, for the longest time, if you saw the character in the park and yelled, "Andy's coming," they'd drop to the floor.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, because the secret got out.
No ukuleles in this movie, and they absolutely could have had a ukulele in this movie.
In Toy Story 2, there is a Woody-themed ukulele prominently displayed.
Oh, right on.
So
I'm going to have to go and watch Toy Story 2 now.
And I think it's on his packaging too, I want to say.
Hey, they're opening the second present. It's bed sheets. Who invited that kid? I love this movie. I watched it a ton of times with the kid when I was a stay-at-home dad. You could sit down and find something just about every time watching it. I'm going to give it 3.5 ukuleles.
I am going to give it 3.5 as well, just because Toy Story 2 would get 4 ukuleles all day long. And it wasn't until this last time I watched it and my wife came in and I was talking to her about it and I realized that I was beaming. It's like, okay, well, I guess that's a thing. So yeah, 3.5 from me.
I'd say 3.5. Just, yeah. I think at the time I would have been 4, but you know, with 2 and 3, yeah, maybe knocked it down a little peg.
I'd give it 3.5. It's one of those movies that at the time when I was doing computer animation in college, it was certainly something to kind of go, wow, this is an actual thing. And I mean, I didn't really do anything with that degree, but still, it got me kind of excited about computer animations.
It's over!